Hi everyone, my name is Haley and welcome back or welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do a 24-hour readathon. I've never done one of these before and it's been a long time since I've stayed up late to finish a book or just stayed up late to read in general, so I thought this would be a perfect video idea because I've been wanting to do it for a very long time now. I guess the theme of the books I'll be reading is romance. I didn't intend for it to be that way, but I have 4 romance books that I'm in the middle of or that I'm reading right now. So I figured now would be a good time to add some books to my reading goal and get through some of these that I've been reading for a few months now. In no particular order of what I will be reading today, I have Heartbreak for Hire by Sonia Hartle. I'm not exactly sure how to say that. I am about halfway through, a little bit more than half, on chapter 18. I'll go through what each of these books is about once I get to each section of the book. So for now, I will just show you what I'm going to be reading. And then next is The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. I think I've been reading this for a few months. I've just stopped randomly. I'm on chapter 15, about halfway through with this one as well. I really want to finish this because I've been reading it for a while and I would just like to get it off of my reading list right now. And then next is Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I started this one a little bit more recently, I think a few weeks ago. I'm on chapter 4, not very far at all, but I've heard a lot of great things, so I'm really excited to finish it. And the last book that I want to finish in this 24-hour readathon is The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. I recently found out that this is actually 2 people who write together. I didn't know that. I really loved The Unhoneymooners, and I think this is their most recent release. I'm on page 58. I didn't stop at a chapter, but really excited to finish this one too. I love Enemies to Lovers. Those are the 4 books that I want to get through for this 24-hour readathon. I guess I should tell you what time it is. It's 3:07 right now, so I guess we'll say I started this at 3:30 on Thursday. I'll wait until 3:30 to start reading. I started it at 3:30 on Thursday and it will be over at 3:30 on Friday. So without further ado, let's get into it. It is now 3:30, so I'm going to get started on my first book, which is Heartbreak for Hire by Sonia Hartle. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say her last name. This book is basically about a girl named Brinkley who works for a company called Heartbreak for Hire, and their job is to basically do to guys what guys do to girls when it comes to leading them on, playing them, breaking their heart, things like that. So she deals with the egos department, and so she brings these men who walk all over women down a notch and just shows them how it feels to be walked all over and stuff like that. Her boss, it's an all women's company. There's only 4 women who work there besides the boss. She decides to hire male heartbreakers for the first time. So the other main character is Mark, and he gets hired, and he was also a previous target of Brinkley's, so she was hired to, play him a little bit, and then he ends up being her co-worker. So it's enemies to lovers. It's really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. I think I have about halfway to go, so I'm gonna get started and I will update you on my thoughts as I read. I just finished Heartbreak for Hire. It is 5:47. I was really immersed in this that I didn't really have anything to say about it until I was done. That's why I didn't update you on it. I really enjoyed this book. I think I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I loved the way this was written. I think that the author does a really good job of having tropes in there that are not drawn out. There's a miscommunication in this book, but it's not drawn out like it could be in other novels, and it doesn't ruin the relationship that happens. Really like that the main character isn't really repetitive with her inner monologues. I find sometimes that main characters in romance novels can be really repetitive with their inner thoughts and the reasons why they don't want to do something and things like that, if that makes any sense. I just thought it was really well written. It wasn't repetitive or boring, and the tropes were not drawn out, and it was a really fun read, and I really recommend this to anyone that loves slight enemies to lovers or just a roller coaster of a really fun romance novel. So I think now I might take a little break and play some Genshin on my iPad. But after that, I think the next one I'm going to read is The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to sleep tonight or if I'm just going to pull an all-nighter. I think that would be fun because I haven't done that in a long time, and I can really just have the night to myself. So yeah, I guess I will talk to you guys when I start my next book. Distracted playing Genshin. It's now like 8:30, I think, and I haven't read any more, but I think what I'm gonna do is touch up my hair. I need to dye it again, so I'll do that, take my makeup off, read while the dye is processing, take a shower, probably read some more once I get out of the shower. So for now, I'm gonna dye my hair, take my makeup off, and read some of The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. Oh my god, literally look at my makeup. If you're gonna use this, make sure you take your makeup off before you start. This lighting is probably terrible because all of the light that I have on in my room right now are my fairy lights, but I was reading while my hair was processing. I'm on chapter 8, page 93 of The Soulmate Equation. I'm still really enjoying it so far. I have my first cup of coffee. I didn't get very much sleep last night, so I feel like doing the 24-hour readathon tonight was not my smartest move, but that's okay. It's 9:50. So basically The Soulmate Equation is about a woman named Jess who has a daughter. She's a single mom. She works in statistics, and she submitted her DNA for a dating app. It turns out that she's 98% compatible with the founder of the company, who she also doesn't like. So enemies to lovers, as we all know, that's my favorite, and I thought the premise was really interesting, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I love the writing. I just reached chapter 11 of The Soulmate Equation. It is 10:30. I am going to get a snack, maybe some strawberries or something, and continue reading, but I'm really enjoying it so far. We're getting to the point where the two main characters are going to be spending some more time together, and we'll get to see what happens, how their relationship develops, and all that stuff. So it's getting juicy, and I'm liking it. I'm really loving this book so far. I like that the main character, River, he is seen as an enemy, but he's like a really charming guy, and I like that it's not too much of a push and pull and like stark enemies to lovers, because sometimes I like to have it where it's just a slow burn, but it's not like fighting all the time. So this book does a really good job of that. I just find myself smiling a lot reading it, which I love, and I love the writing style. I love the things that the characters say, and I'm really rooting for them. Usually I don't really get too attached to main characters in romance novels. I really like them, and I'm just really enjoying it so far. You can see I'm smiling a lot, so I'm about almost halfway, I think, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm thoroughly enjoying it still, and hopefully I will finish it soon. It's 11 p.m. now. I'm just gonna get back to it. I just finished The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. It is 2:05 in the morning. I'm talking a little bit quieter because I don't want to wake anyone up. But I think this is gonna be a 5-star for me. I don't know what I was expecting, but I really love this book. I like that we can see like text message format and transcript format. I really enjoy that. Kind of like with the last book, there's similar tropes that I see in romance books that can usually get drawn out and be kind of annoying, but in this one it doesn't happen either. There's not really big miscommunication that goes on. The main character doesn't withhold her feelings and doesn't act on them, making the reader frustrated because we know that she wants to. It was just so good. I don't even know how to explain it. I laughed a lot, I smiled a lot. The writing is great, the dialogue is great, the chemistry between the two characters is great. Like, I just loved it so much. So 5 out of 5 stars. I don't know what I'm going to read next. I'm gonna play some Genshin for a little bit and then maybe I'll figure it out then. This book was amazing. Everyone read it please. But yeah, I'm gonna play some Genshin and I will let you know what book I pick up next. Okay, it is now 2:46 in the morning, and I think the next book I'm going to start is The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. Like I said earlier, I'm on chapter 15, about halfway through. Basically, this book is about this girl named Stella who has Asperger's, and so she says what's on her mind a lot and doesn't really have any dating experience because she finds it hard to be social and connect with people sometimes. And so she hires an escort named Michael to kind of walk her through what it's like to be in a relationship. That's what this is about. It's been a while since I've read it, so hopefully I can remember what came before this, but I'm really enjoying it so far, so I will let you know what I think as I move forward. I just finished The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. It is 5:55 in the morning. I took a couple of breaks here and there from when I was reading it, but I haven't slept. I don't feel too tired though, so that's good. I really enjoyed this book. I think I'm going to give it a 4-star. I was not expecting as many steamy scenes in here as there were. I'm not complaining, it's not a bad thing, it's just an observation. But I really liked the two main characters. It's not a 4.5 because the whole plot really is miscommunication, and while it's not really annoying in the book, it is not my favorite trope, so I think that's why I'm gonna leave it a 4-star. Yeah, I thought it was really cute. I like the representation a lot, not just of the Vietnamese culture, but also autism, and I thought it was just a really fun read. I'm going to watch the sunrise, I think. Start on the last book, which is Get a Life, Chloe Brown, in maybe an hour or so, because I've kind of just been reading all day, so that's the plan. Okay, I can't tell if this is focused or not, but it's like 7:30 in the morning, and I'm going to get started on Get a Life Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I'm on chapter 4. I just know this is enemies to lovers, I think. I don't really know much about the major plot points besides what's on the back of the book. Chloe wants to have like a bucket list to help her get a life, and then she meets Red, who I think is the landlord of her apartment, and they don't get along. I'm gonna get started on this, probably get some coffee here in a little bit while I wait for everyone in the house to wake up, and get some food because I'm starving. That's the plan. I think I have like 300 pages, so I guess we'll see how long it takes, and I will update you when I have something new to say. Okay, so it is now 9:30. I took a little bit of a nap from 7:30 or 7:45 till 8:30, and then my dog pooped in the bathroom, so there was some stuff to clean up there, and I got some coffee. So I'm going to resume Get a Life Chloe Brown. It's a nice day out, blue skies. It's really hot in my room. I'm feeling okay. I think that nap helped me a little bit, and this coffee is helping me. I just want to get through this so that I don't have to worry about another book that I've started and haven't finished on my shelf, and because I think it would be fun to have read 4 books in 24 hours. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here, drink my coffee, read my book, maybe make some breakfast in a little bit, and enjoy the morning. It's almost 10 a.m. now, and I figured I would just put some light makeup on because I don't want to look like shit for the rest of the video, and I have to walk my dog soon, so I'm just gonna get ready, then walk him, and then my time will be devoted to reading. I'm just a little restless right now. I don't really know why, but I'm gonna put some makeup on, change my clothes, and get out the door, come back, eat breakfast, finish my book. That is the plan. In front of this window, very bright actually, but there's a little rainbow decal on it, so that's why I have rainbows all over me. This is the finished look. I can't really see what it looks like in the camera because it's kind of far away, but I'm just gonna trust that it looks okay. It is now 10:20. I'm going to get dressed, walk my dog, come back and finish this book. I will not get distracted anymore. Okay, I just got back from walking my dog and I made some avocado toast, and I'm going to get back into reading. It's 10:50 a.m. so hopefully I can finish this within the next couple of hours and do 4 books in 24 hours for my readathon. So yeah, like I've been saying, I will check in with you if I have anything to say. Okay, it is 3:19 p.m. and I just finished Get a Life Chloe Brown with 11 minutes to spare. I didn't think I was going to cut it that close, honestly, but I did it. I read 4 books for my 24-hour readathon. I really loved this book. I think I'm either going to do 4.5 or 5 stars. I'm not exactly sure yet. I just wanted to get this clip recorded to show that I did read on time, so I haven't thought too much about what my score is going to be. I definitely want to read the other 2 books in these companion novel series about the other 2 sisters. I really like this. I love the chemistry between Red and Chloe. I think that they are a really great duo together. I really like the dialogue that they have, and I really like their personalities. I feel like the sickness that Chloe has is explored really well in this book, and the way that Red cares for her is really heartwarming, and it was just a really great story. And I don't think it fell into those usual tropes of a romance novel. I don't want to give too much away, but I wasn't like yelling at the characters or upset with something that they did. I just thought it was a really beautiful story and really wonderfully written. Get a life, Chloe Brown. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a ton of fun filming it, even though I am very tired. Let me know if you want to see another 24-hour readathon or a weekly reading vlog or whatever types of videos you want to see. Just comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, you know, all that stuff. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!